In this video, I'll show you how to use Google Sheets or Excel to compute common statistics. So I have given the formulas for a few of the common statistics that you would want to compute, like the mean, the median, the sample standard deviation, the range, first and third quartile, and then lastly the IQR. I've also shown you the formulas in column H and then actually done the computations over here in column I, but I'm going to walk you through a couple of the formulas. So with Excel or with Google Sheets, you'll want to start any function with an equal sign. I have already showed formulas in this sheet, so normally when you type in equals and then a function and push enter, you're going to get your answer. It's not going to show you the function. So to compute a mean, you would start with equals and then type the word average, and then you have to tell the spreadsheet where to find the data. So in this case, I'm using cells B2 through B21. So you type in B2 colon B21. You can also highlight your data and it'll bring up the cells for you. So you can tell how many cars have you owned in this lifetime. The number part of this variable starts in cell column B, row 2, and goes down through column B, row 21. And then I've used that through all of these functions. So to compute the median, the function is equals median. Standard deviation has two functions. Equals stdev.s is your sample standard deviation. If you put a .p into the function, then you have the population standard deviation. The range isn't computed automatically. You have to actually tell it two functions with the equals max of the data minus the min of the data. So you have two functions in one. You have the max and the min function, but then you're also doing subtraction and it computes the range. The quartiles are a little bit trickier. So I've used the function equals quartile.exe. After some experimentation, I've learned that if you use the other function that pops up, you're not going to get the same answer as you would if you're using StatCrunch or your calculator to compute the quartiles. And that's because the quartiles don't have one formula that applies to everything. So like the mean has one formula. You add up all your numbers, you divide by your sample or your population size. The quartiles, there's a little bit of, I guess, not opinion, but depending on how specific you want to be with your quartiles, you can get different answers. So with this formula, we want to use equals quartile.exe to get matching answers with other tools that you might use in statistics class. So I'm going to compute the third quartile for us. So I'll type in equals quartile.exe, open parenthesis, and then I'm going to highlight my cells B2 through B21. And then because I'm computing a third quartile, I'll type in 3, close my parenthesis, and then push enter. And I have shown that this formula is to be shown, so that's why it didn't compute an answer, but it would have, and it'd give me the answer 5.75. And then for the IQR, it is the third quartile minus the first quartile. So I can actually just type in another function. I can say equals, so find the third quartile, click on that, and then subtract the answer to the first quartile, click on that, and then push enter, and it will do the subtraction for me. It would give me the answer of 4.75. So I want to leave these formulas showing so you know what to look at, but the answers are over here in column I. So you can use these formulas through Google Sheets or with Excel, and you'll get all of your common statistics from a statistics class.